Hello, everybody. Almost made a mistake of cloning myself and putting me on here twice, y'all. What's going on? Valerie Walton, right here, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. Today, we're going to dive into a very important topic today, and that is what you should be doing on Facebook when it comes to finding people in your target audience and accepting them as friends, making sure that you're doing this in a way that you don't end up with crickets every time you post and nothing but problems and headaches when all you wanted to do was grow your business, get in front of the right people, and offer your stuff as a solution. So, all of that is coming up right now. Yay! So, if you are brand new catching me on whether it's Facebook or YouTube or wherever, again, my name is Valerie Walton from valeriewalton.com. I am a certified online home business coach and trainer, and I've been doing this for the past 5 years. I've helped over 4,000 entrepreneurs be able to get their start and also go next level in their business to hit the goals that they want, right? So they can live on their terms. Now more than ever, that's very important. There are so many things going on in the world where many of us are really reflecting on our lives and saying, maybe now's the time for me to create more freedom, more options, more time to do the things that I want. And so as you're doing that, right, especially for us home business owners, this is going to be a great training for you, whether you are in network marketing or affiliate marketing, or even if you create your own courses, have your own coaching program, all that great stuff. If it's online and you do it, here we go. This is for you. Okay, so, all right, I got notifications popping up and stuff. I wanted to make sure it's off. Okay, so this actually comes from a post that someone had put up in a private, exclusive VIP entrepreneurial group that I am heavily involved in. And the question was so good that she gave me inspiration to create an entire training about it today. So excited to talk to you about that. What's up, Awana? It is great to see you. Thoko, oh my gosh. I had just liked a post of yours just recently. So it's good to see you. It's been a while. Okay. So let's see if I can share my screen and I will show you. I actually got a screenshot of this so you can see it. Now, how do I make sure that it shows that? I don't know. This is new software I'm using, you guys, and I'm loving it, but it's new. So I still feel like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to share my screen. Sharing the screen on powerful computers. I got that. Share audio. I don't need to do that. Okay, I understand. Let's go. All right, let's do it. I'm clicking share. And bam, it's sharing my screen right now. Awesome. So this is the post right here. So like I said, we're going to talk about Elizabeth's amazing post that it has been so inspirational that I know that this can help a lot of other marketers out here. And what's funny is she was saying she felt kind of foolish for even needing to ask this question, but I'm so thankful that she did. She's helped me, and now she's about to help you. So congratulations to Elizabeth. Now, like I said, this comes from a VIP group for entrepreneurs, so you got to get in there. And then as you can see, this is a longer post, so I had to click see more, but I do have my response starting in here. And so I just wanted you to get a whiff of that. And now let me see if I can actually get into the actual post. Yes. Okay. So she says, hello, everyone. I've been a member of this amazing group almost a month now, and I'm really getting so much value from all the training and everything. I'm stuck on something that I kind of feel foolish for even needing to ask something like this, but here goes. I've gotten my Facebook profile set up. Awesome. And when we talk about having your Facebook profile set up, we actually I will show you step by step how to set up your profile in a way that your profile itself is almost like its own lead magnet. It will start attracting people in your target audience. It will start attracting the right people for you to talk to. And that's what you want, right? You're on Facebook to do social media marketing, but we have to make sure we're marketing to the right target market, right? The right target audience. So it makes no sense for us to go out here on Facebook with a profile, which is almost like our stage, and get on that stage in front of a bunch of all the wrong fans, right? So I had this conversation with a few people just this past week about how, it wouldn't make sense. Let me stop sharing for a sec so we can chat some more. Okay. But it wouldn't make sense for me to. Oh, did you say you couldn't see the screen? Or were you able to see it? Let me know, Thoko. It wouldn't make sense for me to be, say, a rapper. Like, let's say I'm Jay-Z, right? I'm a rapper and I get on a stage. That's nice. They hand me a mic. That's nice. But I start rapping in front of a bunch of people that came here to listen to classical music. That'd be crazy. Okay. So we don't want that. What we want instead is to be able to. Oh, you guys said you didn't see anything, which is weird because it was telling me that it was showing my screen. So let me figure out what I just did wrong. I probably did that. So I want to share my screen. And we want to share the entire screen. Yeah. I want to share the entire screen. I did that. And then I clicked. Now it's saying it's sharing my screen right now. Maybe there's another thing. So let me, oops. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, that's crazy. All right, so let me. Oh, I need to click show my screen on the stream. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. Now it should work. Boom. Let's do that. Now can you guys see my screen? And I'll just check my phone for your replies because I can't go back. Seeing the screen now? See, I'm learning something new every day. All right. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Yep. Now you guys can see my screen because I can see it on here. Okay, cool. So just remember that your Facebook profile is almost like a stage. When you get on stage, who are you performing, quote unquote, in front of? Are you in front of the right audience for you? Right? I can't be Jay-Z ready to perform in front of a bunch of folks that are rap fans when in reality, the people that are in front of me right now wanted to hear some Chopin, wanted to hear some Tchaikovsky. They're going to be disappointed. They're going to be unengaged, and so will you. But I'm going to get more into that in just a second. Let me continue with hers. So, yes, there's a way that I show you how to set up your Facebook profile. And she says she's got 788 friend requests. Get the bleep out of here. That's about as much as I have right now. I've got close to 800 friend requests myself right now. Okay. And then she says, obviously not all at once, but here's where she grabbed my attention. She said, I am afraid. Number one, that's a problem. We got to eliminate that fear, child. What is going on there? We don't need to have no fear all up in our business. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So she said, I'm afraid to accept them for fear of losing an opportunity to do something that could turn into a possible good lead. Oh, child, I can't wait to get into just that topic alone. The fear of missing out. FOMO. When it comes to the opportunity to have somebody that you can talk to that could turn into a good lead. I want to talk about that too. Right? Then she goes on to say, I check people out before I approve them, but I can't always tell if someone is in affiliate marketing or network marketing. I guess a question would be, could I or should I offer someone one of the campaigns that we have when I welcome them in Messenger? Sorry it's so long. I would appreciate any ideas. I'm pretty new at this, especially Messenger. P.S. I'm an affiliate marketer. It seems like a lot of the training applies to both industries. Is that correct? And yes, it is. The training that she's talking about that I provide for my clients and people that are in my Profitpreneur group, and even the VIPs that are in this VIP group. This is what this is the training that she's talking about. And yes, it applies to not only affiliate marketing and network marketing, but any business who is looking to find people online that would be a good fit for their business, period. Okay, so it's good stuff. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing for a moment because I think I forgot to, yep, I did. I forgot to take a screenshot of the next page. Crap. Okay. All right, cool. Now you guys can see it. Now I can let you know what I said, I think. Let me try to pull it up. Okay, and I'm going to paraphrase because I gave a very long answer because I want it to be as detailed as possible, especially when we have a new member in my tribe, in my community. I want to make sure that they get a full understanding of what I'm trying to relay. And I know that when messages are written, it's a little bit more difficult to pick up on the meaning behind things or how I'm saying what I'm saying. So anyway, I said that, currently we have the 5-day holiday cash flow challenge going on right now. And we are on day 5. We're on day 5. Spoiler alert, we're going to have a day 6 as a bonus. So you still have time to get in on the offer that I gave yesterday, which is $1 to get access to the 6 days, not 5, for life, and get 30 days access into the VIP community and get a $397 coaching session with me for free. And you get all of that for $1. Okay. So that's still on the table, but just for today. Yeah, just for today. So make sure you get that. Anyway, I had reminded her that on day 1, we were talking about, where did I mention that part? Day 1, we were talking about the importance of getting crystal clear on who it is you want to work with in the first place, so that as you're going through your friend requests, that you'll know it's easier for you to discern who it is that fits that target audience. Yes, check it off. Bam, you can accept them. No, they're not quite a fit, or I can't even tell. Then the answer is no, decline that request. It is as simple as that. There is no need to fear that you're going to miss out on a great lead. If they were a great lead, you'd know. If they were a great lead, they would fit certain criteria that you have set for yourself and for your business. And I'm going to get more into that. So I mentioned that. I said, I also have close to 800 friend requests, but sorting through very quickly because number 1, this is the number 1 thing. Please write this down and then do it. Don't just write it down so you can have a collection of notes that look pretty. Okay. I want you to actually do this. I told her, number 1, I set a standard for what I want in my business. I set the rules. I set the criteria. It's me. Therefore, the responsibility is on me to make sure that I'm bringing in the right people. Now, one thing that I noticed someone had mentioned to her, because I wasn't the only one to reply to her comment, was that a mentor told them to get as many friends as possible until they max out. And my thing is, why? What that gonna do for you? You got 5,000 friends and 2 of them are engaged. What the hell? We're not doing that, right? So anyway, I'm gonna get into that. I'm all out of order here. So yes, I said I set a standard for what I want in my business because I want quality friends that fit my target audience so that they do become leads and then prospects and then from prospects to customers. See, it's a process. And I'm even going to share this with you today. And I hadn't planned on it, but it's in front of my face and it's very relevant. I've shown this in previous training videos that I've done before. So let me share it. Let me see if I got it down now, child. Let me see. Y'all think I got it? Do I have it? Let's find out. Okay, so I'm going to click the share screen again. Bam. 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 That's it. That's all I got to click. And then I'm going to click show on the stream. Bam. Okay, so that looks a little funny. So let me take you to where we need to go. Okay. So this is the sales funneling process made simple. There are 6 steps in this process that you take a person through, whether you realize it or not. Step number 1 is social media, just getting on here in the first place. And then 2, deciding on your target audience. Now, once you're here, what's going to happen between the first 2 steps of the process and that third step is you are now going to attract and seek. You're going to do some passive prospecting and marketing, and you're going to do some proactive. It's passive and proactive. The way you do the passive is through your posts. The way you do your proactive is through engaging, initiating conversation. Okay? 2 separate things, and I've done extensive training on both. So if you need more, this is why you need to get on that VIP email list so that you can get access to that information, because I do not put it out there to just any and everybody. And if you got questions about it, I'm available to answer. Okay. So as you're doing that, as you're putting out those posts, you want to make sure that the people you're posting to, right, and reaching out to in Messenger will then in turn become suspects, meaning they will show some behavior that indicates that they just may be interested in your offer. Is it a certainty that they're interested? Not yet. Not yet. And yet some people call this, they call suspects prospects. And that is where the problem is, because you think you're all the way down here in your journey, in the process, and you're not. You're only halfway through. So then we start treating suspects like prospects and talking to them about buying your stuff. And they're looking at you like, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't say all of that. I didn't say I was looking for that. I'm just here to kind of flirt a little bit. I'm not ready to put a ring on it. And that's what is happening. Okay. So when you are, even when you're looking at your friend requests, if the goal is, and friend requests, I would feel would be in step 2, right? Because these people are obviously folks who wanted to become friends with you. They want to connect with you. And so we're at the stage where we're trying to determine, are they in our target audience? If so, we will accept them. If not, we won't. Okay. And again, you will start to see, are they engaged? Are you going to have conversations with them? You'll even be able to see from their profile whether or not they fit your target audience to accept them, so that they then become a suspect, then they become a lead, then they become a prospect, and then a customer and or team builder. That is the 6 steps. If you are not doing these 6 steps every day in your business, get on social media, speak to your target audience, reply to the suspects so that you can find out and sift through whether or not they're a possible lead, and they become a lead when they give you their information and permission to use it. That's when they're a lead. Then when you use it, when you use the contact information and you get in contact with them and you start having a conversation, now they are a prospect. And if you can determine the need, desire, and resources to buy, and not only the resources to buy, but the willingness to buy, bam, now you can offer. Most people want to offer straight off of social media, child. And you ain't supposed to be making no offer till you're in between step 5 and 6. This is where people go wrong. Okay? Now, before we can get to any of that part, before we even get to the customers and the prospects and the leads and the suspects, child, we have to sort and sift through the friends. There are 6 quick things that I take a look at on their profile that takes me 10 seconds to look at. so that I know whether or not they fit my target audience and whether or not I'd even enjoy, right? If I would want to work with them. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing for a sec. But that is something really important that I want you to think about. You set the standard. You set the tone. This is your business. This is not like going to a job where they just pull up you in a cubicle and whoever's around you is around you and you just got to deal with it. This is not like that. You get to create the atmosphere and the environment that you are going to have, not only in your business, but on your own Facebook profile that you are using as a tool for your business. You see that? This is how you grow. This is how you can determine it. Okay. This is the process that you're going through, or that you should be going through if you want to keep this simple for yourself and you want to start actually seeing the results that you desire. Okay. So I haven't even finished telling y'all what I said to her. Now I can't just tell Elizabeth and not tell y'all, child. Okay, here we go. So where are my notes from what I was talking about? Oh yeah, here we go. So yes, I set a standard for what I want. And then I had also mentioned, we never teach for you to go out and max out your friends list just for the sake of maxing it out, and then crossing your fingers that maybe one day they might become a good lead, because this is going to do more harm than good. See, you need to build a business based on certain decisions that you make and how to create the outcome that you want, not based on a hope, a wish, and a prayer and cross fingers. When you just accept any and everybody that comes in, it's like dating. It's like the girl. Could you imagine if I say I want a husband and somebody says, well, what are you looking for in a husband? I say, oh, just long as it's a man. That's it. He got the right parts. It's all I care about. And I don't get any more specific. I don't get specific as to any physical features that I'm attracted to, or any, more importantly, personality characteristics, values, their core values, right? If I don't get specific on that and I say, well, whomever, no wonder I get burned. No wonder I'm back and forth and on a roller coaster. No wonder, because I didn't get clear on creating a standard and holding myself to a certain standard and looking for people that are looking for me that fit the standard. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's going to save you a lot of headache if you do. Okay. So it's more harm than good to just accept as many friends as you can just because they sent you a friend. Some of these accounts are bots. Some of these accounts, they fit your target audience, but once you go visit their profile, you're like, ooh, damn, I don't want to be friends with you. Right? Because they're just spewing a bunch of negativity all the time. They complain all the time. They got excuses all the time, or whatever else the case may be. Maybe they're dating your ex, child. I don't know. Has that ever happened to anybody on here? You were about to accept a friend request from somebody who fits your target audience, you find out they're all involved, all lost in the sauce with some old you done had. That'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy story, and I'd love to hear it because I'm all about the tea. Anyway, let me continue with what I said. So I told her at that point, I said, now my standards that I've decided for myself in my business, my standards will then branch off into what we call your micro story. Okay. Those of you that work closely with me, you know how important micro story is. Your mind was blown when I mentioned the micro story. You have now created solid ground for you to walk on as you continue to grow that business and go on this business journey, all thanks to your micro story. You now have the seed that has taken root. That's what the micro story is. And now you can grow your business into a strong, sustainable business That's what you had been looking to do. And it's all thanks to the micro story. So I talked about that a little bit in here. So I said to her, if you don't have a micro story or you don't even know what it is, I highly recommend that you run and get into the next level 1 workshop that we have. Did you know that every 6 to 8 weeks, not only I, as a certified business coach, but a few of my pals have all gotten together, linked arms, and created a workshop that shows you in just 3 days how to do what most marketers never learn how to do in 3 years or more. And you get to learn it in just a few days. Not only that, but that workshop has a 100% success rate. So if you're going to invest your money in anything, why not invest it into something that doesn't just give you better odds, but gives you the best odds you can ever dream of? 100%. And again, if you were to charge me, if I were to charge you $397 for the hour, and you're getting me and at least 5 of my pals to work with closely, shoulder to shoulder, for an entire weekend, and it's less than that, it's less than just working with me, I would think that they would be worth it for a person to grab that next ticket. So the dates for 2022 are going to be announced. The very last workshop for the year of 2021 is in 2 days. So if you got time to get in, get in. And if you need that, reach out to me so that I can give you the direct link to go ahead and sign up so that you're not waiting on the waiting list. Okay. All right. So anyway, with that, I said, until the next workshop, go back to day 1 of our holiday cash flow challenge and pay close attention to what we talked about that day, especially when it comes to target audience. See, most uplines will tell you to go and max out your friends list, and then you end up wondering why folks aren't engaged with your content and you're getting crickets. And that's when your upline will give you more bad advice to then go back and actively prospect these unengaged folks with some crazy script about being like-minded, or a script asking them to watch your presentation, please, real quick, because you want their opinion or you want their feedback. And everybody who's in network marketing, affiliate marketing, or has ever had an interaction with a marketer has heard all of that before, and they know it's BS. And yes, I had to put up the Pinocchio emoji for that one, right? And so I go on to tell her, so this is why it's so important to get clear on who you want to work with. There's nothing wrong with rejecting a friend request. Only accept people who fit your very clear target audience. Your target audience should be so clear that you can easily and quickly discern who fits it and who doesn't. For example, and you guys have probably heard this example before, if I sell weight loss products, I'm not just going to add people and start conversations with anybody. I'm not just going to pounce on anyone who posts about lose weight or that appears overweight. And I mentioned that many of you know Ray and Jessica Higdon, and the fact that they did a hilarious skit a long time ago, years ago, about making that mistake of just assuming that people want to lose weight and the consequences of that. Okay. If I can find that video, send it to my VIP email list. So get on there and see if I do it. So I also go on to say, I'm not going to look for people who are posting about their food during the holidays and then popping in their inbox and asking them, hey, did you overeat and you looking to lose weight? Yeah, no, I am looking for and speaking to and adding friends who are my specific target audience. So that will always be someone I can relate to, someone who is now where I was before finding my solution of weight loss. And I need that because I need a way. Chad, hold on. Let me slow down a little bit so you can write these notes down, Chad. Whew, what I'm getting ready to say, I should probably charge $500 just for it to come out my mouth, child. I'm not even joking. Get your pen ready. Shake your wrist out real quick so you'll be ready to jot this nugget down. Okay? I'm serious. How are y'all coming along so far? It's looking good. Y'all got me? Drop an X if you can still hear me, see me, and you're following along. Okay? Now, here's what I said. Jot this down. I need that. I need to find people that I can relate to and shape my target audience around that, because I need a way to relate to the people I want to connect with so that the connection is genuine. See, people are looking for relatability. That's what creates a spark to want to know you more and like you and trust you, right? Know, like, and trust. Because without the trust, there won't be any transactions. No trust, no transaction. Trust is the basis of any relationship, and business relationships are no different. So, using my example, I don't want to just add people as a friend who want to lose weight. I want to add people as a friend who want to lose weight that I can relate to. So in my case, I've always been petite. I cannot relate to someone wanting to lose 70 pounds. So I'm looking for a time in my life when I did need to lose weight and then find people like that. In my case, I needed to lose weight after giving birth. I wanted to get my sexy back and go to my pre-baby weight ASAP. Women are having babies every day. So my target audience can be that specific and still endless. You see that? And although I had my kids 17 years ago and 21 years ago, I can still relate to a woman going through it now. I still have my story to tell. And so not only will that help you be more selective in your Facebook friends, which is what her question was about, but it also helps you find your unique voice online, which then helps make it easier for you to create content for posts and videos and lives. And if that weren't enough, it also helps you to find your target audience in Facebook groups much faster and easier, so that we can do that thing I talked about in the beginning. Get on that stage in front of the right audience. So every post I put out, every song that I sing, right, is every post that I put out, it'll be in front of the right crowd. Child, where my $500? Okay. And if that weren't enough, this will then help you to have a way better conversation that is rooted in honesty, transparency, and authenticity. And that makes for a very stable, sustainable, and profitable online business. And that's what I help people to do. Okay. And I told her, I said, and that's just the beginning. What I shared with her in that comment, what I shared with her is just the beginning of what I show you. It's the beginning of what we show you here. So please be sure to go back and attend day 1 of the challenge. Go watch that replay and then grab your workshop ticket so that you can work with all of us for an intense weekend of a literal business transformation as we work with you that entire weekend. I told her she can also get access to tomorrow's training, because our Thursday training speaks a lot to the subject that she's asking about, and we can answer your questions live there. So I'm hoping that you can make the time to attend. Fridays are also welcome for questions, because that's when we have our happy hour Q&As. And I told her where she could find a calendar in her membership login. Tomorrow, and I didn't tell her this because I wanted it to be a surprise, so don't go back and tell her. But tomorrow, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the leader entrepreneur who is going to host the Thursday training, because I do that on a rotation with other leaders, trainers, and coaches. So I'm doing the one tomorrow, and I can't wait to talk about even more tips and more strategies and more wisdom on how to grow a business that makes you feel good about owning and operating that business, makes you more empowered to be able to enhance people's lives when you offer them your solution. Yes, you're going to make money from it, but more importantly, you are creating such an impact that they will never want to leave and they'll never want to stop buying from you. They will continue coming back again and again. So if that is what you want and you're thinking about, I want access to that holiday cash flow challenge. I get lifetime access for that? Oh, that's crazy. I want that. I want to get in that Thursday training, Val, and I want to do the Friday happy hour. How do I do all of that? How much is that? How much is that going to be if you add that on? All of it's going to be for $1. Get the cash flow challenge. So if you want access to that, you can type the number 1 inside the comment section or the chat, depending on where you're watching me. Or if you're a little shy or you just don't want to do it that way, I'm going to give you only one more option. And that is to private message me on Facebook. Let me know that you'd like to get access to all of that, including the $397 coaching session that I'll provide to you at no charge this one time. Okay. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me double check, make sure there aren't any questions or anything like that. Right. I love what William had to say. Hey, William. He says commonality attracts, not opposites. I completely agree with that. You know, this is why I love attraction marketing so much. If all you do is just open up just a little bit, right? You don't have to air out all your dirty laundry or anything like that. But if you can just open up and show people a little bit of your human side, right? And share a story with them that they can relate to, that also pertains to what you do for a living and what you offer people, they're going to be attracted to that. They're going to want to know a little bit more about you. And that opens the door to a relationship that's going to be strong, that's going to last, so that whenever you have something to offer, they'll be willing to buy and they'll even bring you referrals. So now, I mean, it's just going buck wild in your business. You know what I mean? More and more people are coming to check you out and to be a part of your movement, a part of what you're all about. That's what I love people to do. So if you're somebody relate, then make sure you head over here to valeriewalton.com. Right there on the homepage is going to be a way for you on my Val's Victory VIP, so that you can stay up to date on all of the great, not only training and tips that I give, but even some of the resources I use and the software and the people that I work with. You'll get access to them too. So it's really an all-in-one type of place for you to get the things that are essential for your business growth and the health of that business, okay, and the sustainability. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Cannot wait to see you right back here again. Same Profitpreneur time, same Profitpreneur channel, live at 5. Take care.